Right. Perfect.
I just teed off the first hole. It feels like the old 10th hole, but not the old 10th hole. It's drivable for me on the 10th from this blue tee box. As you can see, right, these new tee boxes, they are recycling from the old trees, which is really good, saving the environment, recycling everything that they have actually cut down. Let's move on to the next shot. I've got like 65 meters to the pin from here, and I think this is a good design where they have a, if you don't hit your drivers that well, then this will catch all your drives. Actually on hindsight, so just miss left. So generally when we play on the new course, the greens will not be really quick. So I believe this might be running at about 8. Well, I was wrong, maybe slightly faster than that. Par on the first hole. There used to be like this very big slope. I'm so happy that you removed that because that caused a lot of dangers right at that point of time.
Great shot. Great shot. Look at that, into the sunrise.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
It's on the ferry. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see how far right that went. That's perfect.
Yep, it's okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Ready? Oh!
It's quite good.
This is not the normal speed.
This is the newborn baby out of mother's stomach.
Yeah, this is not a normal.
This is out of a mother's stomach.
Wow! I had like a what? 30 to 40 footer putt. I put it to this close.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought it was going to be really slow.
This is what, 7.5, 8, maybe 7.5.
Like the 10th tee, right?
Correct.
It's like, it feels like 10th hole,
Yeah.
but not 10th hole.
Yeah. But you still feel it's island.
Yes, it's very familiar to
so
me.
one very major key thing that we did here was we tried to maintain as much trees as possible. So as you can see, close to 90% of the trees were retained.
Wow, I could feel that the
Close
corridors are
to-
still there.
The corridors
Yeah.
are there. The gateways are there. You will be familiar with just by looking at it. But I'd like to tell you there are technically 8 new holes.
Wow.
6 of it will be via the same gateways, but 2 totally brand new. Hole number 12 and 13, which you're going to play next.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Wow, look at this, brother.
You didn't know this?
I didn't know that.
You see? I'm actually taking 3 clubs for a par 3. I got a driver, I've got a 3-wood and a 3 hybrid. Wow, insane. They were telling me that it's 240 meters from the championship tees. Can you imagine championship tees in Ireland? Okay, 237 meters to a pin, and this is a par 3. Wow. I can't see it. It should be right? Okay. Can't see it. I'm safe. I put it next to the green with the 237. Wow. That speed training has been working well. Okay, let's try to chip it in for birdie. If it doesn't go in, it's automatic par, okay? Wow, it does really kick downhill. Nice. Strong par 3, hole 12. If you do come play this hole, let me know what would be your score for the first time that you play. Put it down in the comments below. Wow, you guys got to just stand here and have a look at it.
It's not short, but you got to be very precise.
Accurate.
That's
one. That's the one.
Oh, look at that. This is a very good shot. Very good shot.
Thank you. So I was just informed that there's not much space when there's a back pin, so we try not to fire it to the back. I got 122 to the pin. I'm going with a full pitching wedge. That was straight for the pin. Not sure how far it went.
Let's see.
Well, I just pitched it like 2 meters past the pin and then it went to the bailout area. Par! I get to see everything here. I get to see hole 11. I get to see hole 12.
The action, the hole number 12. The action, the hole number 11.
Everything I get to see.
Yeah. So you're playing a tournament, it kind of be distracting to...
It will be, right?
Exhilarating, exciting.
Wow.
You see the guys teeing off from here.
And I just realized that most of the bunkers are in a squarish rectangular shape. Maybe the first of its kind in the country. Actually, it's the only of its kind, right? Let's see if I can play short the bunker.
What's your carry?
The fairway is so wide and there's only one bunker, my ball had to go there. It means it's strategically placed, you know. 1-1-1 to the pin. I mean, the bunker lie is decent, so no excuse to not come out. Whether it reaches the green or not, that's a separate thing.
Yep, good shot. But get up. If you're shot, it's going to roll back. Get up.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see how that plays from there. I'm enjoying it so far. And I bet you will too when you come and play this course. So we have a turtleback green, everything falls off on the side like a turtleback, which also means that you cannot land the ball short and let it run on. You have to be landing it, carrying it directly onto the green and hopefully it stays. I can see why this doesn't have any bunkers, because this turtleback green will be its defense. It's not a very big green, I would say it's medium size. So I'm about, what, 20 yards? 15, 20 meters off the pin. Haha, I got lucky there. It stayed on. So nice, I got the sun right in my back. Probably one of the best spots to view the sunrise. Okay, right to left part. Ooh! So nice. Kind of lost for words playing just these first few holes. It just reminds me of the old 10th hole. It's not 10, but it's 10th, if you know what I mean, if you played here before. 11 has retained its charm of the par 5, and it's really long now. I used to hit driver and then maybe 8, 7 iron, 6 iron. And then now it's like a driver 3 wood and we still have a wedge in. Incredible. And then the whole course just opens up after that when you have the 12, the long par 3, and that in between the trees, par 4, and then we played here. And there's only one bunker on this hole and I made a bogey. Wow. Can you imagine? Normally, a few things that we consider when we play on a golf course. The two key things that I definitely look out for would be 1, the greens, 2, the tee box. What they put beneath the tee boxes. And from what I was told or informed, the greens and the tee boxes actually share the same grass.
Yeah,
Right?
Primo Zoysher.
And they are using the Primo Zoysher grass. How can you tell? Instantly when you stick a tee in, normally it'll be very soft, mushy, or maybe not so compact. This is nice and firm. Oh, see? Even my tee broke. Oh, no tee. I'm going to tee off without a tee.
Okay, you edit that part.
Wow, this is very good.
But it's
There
very
you go.
firm. You see? It's still 406 yards from the championship
You can even
18.
hear it. And I got 406 meters for this hole.
One.
Good shot. Yep. It will set you up for a good second shot. Good try on the second shot.
Okay.
9 bunkers
Wow.
here.
9 bunkers.
F-
From
4,
one bunker to 9
5
bunkers.
on the fairway, 4 on the greens.
Wow.
3 on the left and 1 on the right.
A true test of the course will be when it really rains.
That's right.
Right?
It drains within 30 minutes, like Sentosa or even like our new
And then you
course.
mentioned that all the greens have sub-air.
Yes, all the 18 greens have sub-air together with the 18 greens on the new course, including the 27 on the new course. And I think the only 2 clubs with sub-air now it would be Sentosa and SICC.
Do you mind explaining to everyone what the Subair means?
Subair is a mechanical system that helps to maintain the moisture pH level of the greens. When you're under torrential rain, it has like a vacuum system. You can actually suck water and drain water out almost instantly.
Wow.
Similarly, it can even blow in moisture to maintain pH levels. That in itself, it's so critical for our greens, especially in the catchment area.
Wow.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. Augusta National has Subair.
So,
Yeah. Still a valley,
yeah, there used to be like a huge
but you
valley
notice
all
the
way
green?
down.
The green now has been pushed
To the right. Yes.
It's now a bit smaller,
Uh-huh.
so it makes it a bit more of a dartboard, a target practice.
Yeah, but we are still quite far away from the hole.
Correct. When you came off the championship tee, you're still going to be hitting a driver 7-8 iron, I
Well, I
reckon.
think I left 167.
Yeah.
Really, man? 170 Really Wow.
170 meters?
Really,
Yeah, 70 meters. So can you imagine
So June,
the average amateur golfer? I want to just share,
Yeah.
the designer for this golf course was N&H, which
Yes,
was
N&H.
Nelson and Hayworth.
Okay.
Really great guy. During the course of the construction, he passed away.
Oh,
He passed
oh
away.
my gosh.
Yeah, but
He left his legacy here then?
Yes, so fortunately, of course, a lot of the work that was done was already there. All the design work, all the implementation, all the SOPs. So now it's now undertaken by his longtime partner Brad Mock. But in remembrance of Neil Hayworth, we actually planted a memorial tree. You can see that one on the left.
Yes,
the little tree there.
Yeah.
Which will grow into a big one.
Okay.
That tree is in memory of Neil Hayworth.
Okay. We'll visit him later.
Yeah, we'll visit him later. We'll put a sign up later, but that would be his tree.
Going with the 5 iron. I'll be happy I'm just close in to get up and down. Okay, let's play the bunker again. Okay, bunker.
Left bunker.
You don't want to be on the right side of this pin. But let's see whether we can get up and down.
Oh, great shot.
Woo!
Yeah. Nice par
Thank you, sir.
on our index hole. And that's our Neil Hayworth memorial tree. 2, 6 and 9.
Really, man, I'm shooting 264 from here.
It's a black pin because
Black
it's
pin,
a
black
blue
pin. Black pin, center to center.
Black pin.
I didn't bring the. I'm going to just hit the tree from here.
Yeah, hit the tree. I think you better hit the tree from there.
What I'm really amazed is just standing from here and looking at this par 3.
Yeah, it's just so. You see, it was actually the same hole,
It looks the same.
but it's so different.
It is.
It plays different.
The
it looks
bunkers in the
different,
front,
It's so much cleaner.
the one on the right,
Yeah.
and
you never,
and the contour on the
Correct.
green.
and you never would imagine you're able to pull it another 50 meters. 50 meters. The time was about 190 something off the blacks.
Wow. Okay, let's par this hole. I got a 3 wood.
Turn. Yeah, it will catch the right bunker.
Okay, let's par from the
The
bunker.
right bunker
Oops.
is always the bail shot.
I mean, you don't want to go left, right? It just tells you not to go left at all.
Yeah.
So when you want to fix a tee box and you have like a very big divot, and you don't have sand,
Going in
you want to use your club and then hit it in on the side.
17 box, yeah.
So what this does is it meshes up all the grass together, and this actually helps the grass grow faster compared to sand. I would say this probably take maybe less than a week, it will grow back already. Okay. So far away from this hole.
Yeah, die, die.
I think I got about
Die
30 meters. Let's just try to get it on
Because
first.
why? Because you bring the Singapore Open?
Uh-oh. Ball! Too clean.
Sit. See, nice.
The greens are firm, right? That looks fast.
Yeah. Still rolling, yeah.
Yeah, it's still rolling. The par 3s here are no joke, man. They are monsters. So far, I've only hit 3 wood for both par 3s. Wow.
So what does this rebuild mean for the future of this club and the members?
I think it bodes well for us. I mean, we now have 45 holes on the island location, which is extremely playable.
And they're all championship.
They're all championship condition, they're weatherproof, they're irrigated, they're sub-air. And especially for this new island course, it still retains its walkability and playability. I think this is something that the members will really enjoy.
I mean, the members always love to walk island.
Yeah, they love to walk, but now they'll find it easier to walk and a lot more playable. You know, first thing they'll say, oh, it seems easier, but it's not easier because you're hitting on proper fairways, proper lies, proper greens. Previously, you're hitting in off tall grass, off funny lies, off balls below your feet. You know, so yes, playability is improved because conditions have improved and it's new.
This last 4 holes going back home used to be a difficult stretch because we will face a long par 3 and then a very narrow corridor par 5, which you have to keep it in play. And then you got the uphill par 4 the last time and then the long par 3 at the end. So far I'm quite liking this par 3 because it's a 3-wood. I know I'm not coming back to play the black tee, I'm just going to play blue tee when I come back. Okay, so left side of the fairway, that suits me well because I hit this baby fade cut. Too much left? Oh, it bounced back.
Yes, bounce back, bounce to the right.
Bounce to the right.
Bounce to the right.
That's how you play.
So left of this fairway, hole 17. Okay, safe. So the old 16 hole has been changed to 17th. The last 3 holes, the final stretch, normally would be the most challenging ones because we're coming back home and imagine you're going for a playoff or you need the last 3 holes to play well to actually win the tournament. And the long par 3, this par 5, and I just can't wait to play the 18th already. I've got 82 meters to a front pin, sand wedge.
Yep, looks good.
Maybe first birdie of the day, hopefully.
Might be.
Oh, I like the turf interaction.
Very good, yeah.
Huh?
So
It
this
slides
is the
through.
new hybrid called, it's also a Zoysia family.
So this is a Zoysia family as well?
Still Zoysia family, all Zoysia family. But this hybrid is called Zermatt.
Zermatt.
Yeah,
Zermatt Zoysia.
Z-E-R-M-A-T-T.
Okay. Zermatt Zoysia.
Zermatt Zoysia. And it's suited for our
Climate, yeah. Tropical
and
climate.
it's also supposed to grow very nice, thick and dense.
So it's pretty compact.
Very
It felt like when I hit that shot, it just
this-
slides off
this-
the
this
surface.
This is like I said, like a baby. We just opened it and barely completed its growing period. But over the next 6-12 months,
Oh.
it can only get better and better and better.
Wow.
Tighter and tighter and stronger. Green. Green.
I'll take the par. I can imagine there's some cool pin positions. Normally we place it like 4 or 5 steps. Or sometimes even 3 paces from the
Good
edge.
part, Mark. Good part. Nice part.
And if you put one back there,
Nice part.
I think the ball might, if you attack it too long, the ball might just roll off all the way down towards the back.
Yeah, nice part.
Let's go to the last one.
David,
The finishing hole and see what it looks
David,
like.
How much did the environmental or the sustainability considerations influence the review?
Quite a lot. I think ESG is a very important component for SICC. With that in mind, we tried to ensure that most of the forestation and the trees were retained. They were part of the brief given to the designers when they were developing a concept for us. I would like to say almost 90% of the trees have been retained.
Wow.
Even as you saw just now, our T markers, our yardage markers are all actually recycled from the trees that were taken down. And whatever trees that were taken down were also replaced. They were replaced with newer, younger, smaller trees. But close to 90% of the original large trees, big trees, are still on the golf course.
And how about, I noticed that some of the hills, right, has been gone. My question is, what happened to those soil?
Zero omission. We didn't add anything. We didn't take anything out.
So everything was put back into this course.
Everything was put back into the course by reshaping the entire course and the entire terrain. That's why you notice in the past you had 70, 80 degree slopes.
Yes.
And now maybe 15, 20 degree slopes.
Like whole
Hole
17,
number
17,
8
15,
is one.
6, 15.
Hole number 11 is one.
Yeah.
Hole number 11 is
Yeah.
very significant.
Yes.
I know we had accidents of people tumbling buggies over.
I remember that
players.
came on newspapers.
Yeah. Players tripping over. And it gets slippery.
Yeah.
But now it's been re-leveled almost 80-90%
Oh.
change. So the playability, the safety, and all these factors have been taken into very careful consideration.
I'm going to play a tee box on the 18th hole, which will probably be the one and only time they're going to play. So this tee box may be used for any big championship events. I'm kind of happy and honored to play this tee box. And just the view from here, I really don't know where to hit. But I guess I just got to put it in between the two bunkers.
Yeah, it's okay.
Too far left, ah?
Sit down.
Oh!
Hit the road.
Okay.
You want to hit one more?
No, I'm fine. We'll play from there.
Okay.
I'm just so happy that I played from here. I guess I was really trying to stay away from the green. Of course. My ball went into the hazard, so I need to reload. So let's say I'm going to reload one from here. Free drop. 147 to the pin. Wow. Nice. I believe the tour pros probably leave themselves a pitching match because they just hit it that long.
Yeah.
147 uphill. Let's go with the 8 iron. If it comes up short, then we can do short game.
Stay a bit left. Stay.
Get in the bunker. Oh!
Off to the left.
Okay, let's see what's there. Well, the monkeys also enjoying the new course layout. So whenever we fix a divot, you want to place the sand, it's a must, and then run your feet on top of it so they flatten up. Otherwise the grass is going to grow in a very uneven mount. Fix your divots. I've hit an 8 iron, just missed the green on the left, and then I'm off to a bailout. And bailout are actually places designed for you to miss the balls there or to trap you. Just a mini pitch. Up onto the green, get it close enough to save par.
Good shot.
Thank you. Okay, 5 feet for par.
Nice par.
Thank you. I'm going to play hole number 9. It's a par 3. If you still remember the old par 3, the old previous island course, it used to be a very tricky one, and now they've combined 18 and 9 together to form one par 3, and it's current 9th hole. You can only see this in the member section. So I'll see you there. 6 iron, let's go. So what are the challenges did the committee face during the construction of the course?
There were several formidable challenges that were encountered. Exceptional rainfall was one, we're in a catchment area. So we always have record rainfall levels of up to a meter, sometimes in some months.
Wow, that's high.
That delayed works and required a lot of intricate water management strategies. Wildlife interference was another one. We have monkeys at Wild Boss damaging our turf and infrastructure. Storm damage, strong winds and lightning brought down some of the trees and temporarily halted the progress. There was a monsoon surge, on some of the days during December, January.
Yes, correct. I remember those.
Also LTA, we had the tunnel project interference.
I remember all the holes, they were saying that 18th hole below there was like 50 meters.
Correct.
There's a
The
MRT track.
tunnel, yeah.
Wow.
So LTA's cross island line required drilling and reinforcement at some of the multiple locations, which complicated a bit of our scheduling.
Okay.
Then of course you had silt control to prevent contamination in the reservoir. So heavy rains demanded effective silt containment to protect nearby reservoirs. Despite these hurdles, strong coordination between the committee, consultants, contractors and club management, we ensured steady progress, and also we are on, if not ahead of schedule.
So what was the planned time from beginning until
The construction time awarded was 18 months.
Okay.
And delivery of the golf course after the 18 months is sometime third week August of
this year, 2025.
Wow.
And we are
Ahead.
ahead of schedule, despite all the difficulties and challenges we faced.
So what has been the most rewarding part of overseeing this entire transformation of Island Course?
I mean, the most fulfilling aspect has been witnessing the transformation from vision to reality. I mean, we started these conceptual discussions as early as first quarter 2022 through consultation and contractor selection, and now seeing members enjoying the finished product, being part of a committed team that navigated numerous challenges, and seeing the smiles and satisfaction from members and VIPs and staff alike. I mean, this has been very gratifying. And so far, the people that I brought down to play, I've kept very quiet.
Okay.
I just wanted to have goodness to honest, raw feedback.
Yeah.
And the feedback has been positive.
So apparently behind our play just now, there were at least about maybe 100 golfers, members going out to play this course.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can go and just interview some of them.
You could.
I could.
Because today, 5th of May, is the first day that we have opened the back nine for official play for members.
Yeah.
Today is actually the first batch
Wow.
of members who are going to experience.
I bet they're all excited.
Yeah, so it'd be nice to interview a few of them to actually get their honest
First
to
feedback.
goodness feedback.
Okay.
First feedback.
We'll get to that.
Okay? Yeah.
Just very simple questions.
Yeah.
What are your first impressions of this course when you play these few holes?
It's very, very beautiful. Glass is very new, and so I have ever played previous course also.
Yes.
Today, I think so. What is
Forward.
What?
Yes.
A little bit shorter.
Did you know that this course can be 6,500 meters
Oh, really?
height? 7,000 yards from the back. So there's a championship tee.
Yeah.
So blue tee maybe about 6,300 meters,
Yes,
which is almost 7,000 yards.
Yes. Today's setting is a little bit flat. So
Yeah, just to let you feel the comfort of the course.
Yeah.
Do you think it's easy for you to walk as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What is the one thing that impressed you the most in this course? What leave a big impression?
Yeah, fairway, no?
Fairway?
Yes, nice grass.
Because last time all cow grass
Yes. Big chain.
And then the ball always
big chain.
pluck.
Yes.
and never run so much.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
You've just played almost 8 holes of the island course, right?
Yes.
And I believe that you've been in this club for a long time,
30 years.
30 years. So I want to ask you, sir, what is your first impression of this course? Is it a good change or not a good change?
It's a good change. At the moment, shorter than before.
Okay.
Because I think the pin placements and the
And they push the tee box up.
boxes are further up.
Okay.
But I like the layout, and I see you've covered up some of the sand bunkers, and which makes it a little easier to play,
To play out
there.
from, yes.
Yeah.
And what do you think about, they've kept some of the tree lines and the tree corridors. Do you think that was a good move? Or
Absolutely. I mean, without trees, this place would be a desert.
Yes, it will be a desert.
No, I'm loving the fact that the trees are there, and I see a lot more have been planted. So in a few years' time, we should have a much more attractive tree line.
Yes, for sure.
I'm certainly looking forward to that. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Continue. I
Thank
hope you enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
round.
Thank you.
Simple questions, because you are members here for quite a while. I'm a member of Tanah Merah. But I grew up playing this course in the early days, and Island Course has been something that is close to my heart since I was a kid. So what are your first impressions of this maybe 7 holes so far? And are you enjoying it or not enjoying the change so far?
Enjoying it for sure.
Enjoying for sure?
Yeah.
And what do you think is the thing that stands out for you in terms of the change?
The fairway is very nice, very nicely manicured. And then some of our nemesis hole has been kind of altered a bit to my advantage. I think that's very
Which are the
good.
nemesis holes?
Oh, for me, it's 11, hole 11, island 11.
The 11, which is the par 5, right? Everything slopes from left to right.
Yeah.
And it used to be very slippery from the
That used to
slope.
be my frustrating hole, but I think it's been better. Not
Okay.
so slopey, but still there's some form of challenge still.
Okay.
Which is good.
Excellent. Would you walk this course?
No, I wouldn't because I'm very unfit. But it's a very walkable course.
Okay, you felt it's a walkable course?
And I think it's flattened somewhat.
Yes,
from
they have.
before.
Okay.
I think the greens are playing true. A bit slow today, but true. I just had a birdie.
Oh!
So
Birdie!
You interview
Buddy!
her, the right hole.
Oh, buddy! Where did your ball pitch? Where did it end up? Wow, and you sang the part from here.
All on, 4 on.
All 4 on.
All 4
Wow.
on.
Amazing. What's the one thing that stood out for you for this course? That you came here, it's like, wow, I'm so glad that we had this change.
Yes, it's great. It's great to have this
It-
change. It's wonderful.
Which one do you think is the best change so far?
I think it's the fairway. It's more flat. and-
Fairway is flatter?
Yes, it's more enjoyable. and
Okay.
more-
So you think this space is great for ladies to play?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but for
it's
anybody.
great for everyone.
Yeah.
If you want to walk or you want to buggy, I think
Yeah.
it's okay. It's
Even
great.
for the long hitters, they will need to be a bit more strategic.
This morning I played everything from the back. Like they have a championship tee and some of the holes were really long. I had like 400, 430 meters from the black tees and it was really fun. So I believe that we can actually have some variations, right? From the really good players and all the way up to the ladies or even the beginners like yourself. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the day. The question is, do you think the changes has been good or no good? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, good,
Okay.
very good.
What do you think that stands out the most?
I've been playing Island Course since I was a kid. I first got my handicap here, so I think it's the nostalgia of having the old course and being able to recognize it, but with the newness of everything new. I think it still has the same risk-reward feel to the old course, which is always exciting and always nice.
Okay, how about yourself?
I just like it because it's fresh. I've been playing since young as well.
No plug balls?
No, definitely no grass.
No cow grass?
Those are cow grass.
Okay, yourself? What do you think that stands out the most for you?
I think the layout is still the same, which is very exciting, very fun. And then with the new conditions now, not so much slopes also, so you can find more fairways, attack more greens.
Do you feel that there is some change to certain holes? Like they look quite new to you?
Yeah, the last two holes we played actually are completely different.
So hole 12 and 13 are different?
12 and the rest, I think quite similar, just much nicer conditions. Less
Great.
trees also, I feel.
Excellent. So since he mentioned that 12 and 13 has been new, what do you think of this new 12 and 13 hole?
I'm actually a quite new member.
Oh.
So I played Island a couple times with them before I was a member. The grass is much nicer now.
Better experience lah.
Yeah, but I just went to the bunker here and the walls are high, man.
Did you notice that all the bunkers here are
Yeah,
of a unique shape?
Yeah, square.
Squarish, right?
Square shape, yeah.
Yeah, probably the only one in the entire country.
It's some deep bunkers, so hope not to go into any more. But yeah, it's very
Thank you
nice
guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your game. The next hole has only one bunker in the entire hole.
Oh.
Yeah. If you make a par, celebrate.
Alright, okay.
What's the one thing you want every golfer to feel or experience when they play the new course first
Well,
time?
this golf course was designed by Nelson and Hayworth, N&H. Those people in the golfing fraternity, they will know Neil to be a very passionate, knowledgeable designer, and he's done quite a lot of work in our region. Unfortunately, during the course of construction, he passed away. So I hope every golfer would pause at the Neil Hayworth tree. It's a tree that we have planted on the left side of hole number 15 to reflect on the creativity and legacy that he has left behind on this golf course. Neil was our former member from SICC.
Oh, wow.
Actually, he was a former member.
Amazing.
And
So he understood the course spirit of this course.
And, exactly. And a prolific golf designer with many brilliant and skilled designs completed across Asia, Northern America, and his influence is felt throughout the entire layout. Above all, I want golfers to also experience a deep sense of awe, connection to nature and excitement as they walk this thoughtfully reimagined course. A blend of challenge, beauty and heritage. So that's what we want to leave behind.
Thank you.
No,
It was a great honor to have played
No.
this course.
No, pleasure.
I hope you enjoyed seeing this really exclusive peek into Island Course first 9 holes, which is hole 10 all the way until 18th. Just some of my thoughts on the course. When you step up on the first tee box, which is the 10th today, you have some sense of familiarity, and yet it's new. It's renewed with new grass, new greens, the bunkerings are beautiful, and the sunrise, hole 11, hole 12, do not miss it. It's so beautiful. And you know what? I think this course is really great if there's a big championship on it, maybe a ladies championship, because they do have enough length for a big professional tournament. I can't wait for Singapore Island Country Club to finish the full 18. Please, have me back again. I would love to film the remaining 9, the full 18. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.